All right, how many winter meetings? So for those that don't know, it's Harold Reynolds. Played a long time. You just do a tip of the cap.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good to see you, Harold. Good to see you, man.
Right.
All right, you've been doing this for a while. Do you have any of your favorite memories started off at the winter meetings?
Meetings?
Over the time. Could be an embarrassing story. Could be fun.
Mike Fallen. No, I think the biggest ones are like Albert Pujols signing. A-Rod with $252 million. I've been coming a long time, man, to these things. So that's what stands out when I look back at winter meetings.
Do you remember with the A-Rod? Because I know that the documentary came out, and that was the deal that changed the game.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember sitting there? Like, what was your emotions when you saw that happen?
$252 million was like, what? What? Did they get that wrong? That was the first thing that I thought about was the number, obviously. And then Alex showing up because I knew Alex since he was 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And watched him play in Seattle through his years and spent a lot of time with him and got to know him quite well. And I think, the closest contract to that I'd heard is like $100 million, so it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it changed the game. Contracts were a lot bigger. I know there we go.
There you go.
I know at the time, I got a couple family members that might have been like that investment in players to start in the 90s or the 80s, right?
Yeah.
But that's the evolution of the game. And the game is evolving. It's more challenging. Guys are throwing harder. There's more injuries. And where I'm kind of going with this, now let's talk about with this winter meetings, because people put a value on the analytics of how long are you going to perform.
Right.
Injuries to pitchers, it's not a matter of if, it's a when. In your mind here, with some of these top guys that are available, so let's look at the guys like Framber, Ranger. What do you think a correct deal would be for those guys on a lengthwise? I think 5 to 6 is kind of what they want. That's the pushback. And then the other side for a hitter, it's a long-winded answer, but Pete Alonso, guy posts every year.
Yeah, 162, 160.
He's getting, you feel like 100 ribbies, 30, 40 jacks.
Yeah.
But you're worried about the longevity of a guy like that. How do you maybe value that when it comes to some of these guys that would make an impact, but it's over how long and how much money?
Well, the pitchers are a crapshoot. You look at Corbin Burns, right?
Yeah.
I think, okay, this guy's going to turn around Arizona. He's giving them great years. He's going to be there. And first thing you know, he's out with Tommy John. So you don't know when it's going to happen. You said it's probably inevitable because of the way they train and what they do.
Yep.
So, I mean, I wouldn't want to go a long time with pitchers, but I'm not writing the contracts. And one of the reasons they end up having long-term deals, the way they're getting the long deals, is because everybody's bidding on them.
Yeah.
So that's great for you as the player. You have people bidding on you. But I would say you're going to get probably 5 good years out of a pitcher in the length of the contracts without here comes a hiccup, here comes an injury, and he's not able to come back and be the guy that you signed that particular day. And then as a position player, and we'll take Pete Alonso, I think Pete is not getting what he's worth. To play 160 games and just be able to write that in the lineup every day is phenomenal. I've heard, they're worried about his defensive metrics and things like that. It's a simple solution for me. Stand him next to the base. He's not a second baseman. They keep moving him out towards second base and throwing the pitchers on the run.
Right.
Just have him go stand next to the base.
Yeah.
And now you're going to get your value and you'll get your defense covered. So I think Pete will probably end up with a 3 or a 4 year deal, but he'd be a guy for me that I'd be willing to give 5 years to.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to find that value, and some people want to then devalue because of what you think he can be or what he will be.
Yeah.
But not what he's helping you with right now, and that is you need
well,
to
they're
win.
kind of caught in the middle because before it was like, well, we're going to pay for what you've done and hope you can continue. Now it's like, we're going to pay for what we think your projected numbers will be.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Like you look back at Albert Pujols' contract. The Angels got him for 10 years. I don't think they sat there and said, we're getting the guy who was a rookie of the year and MVP in 01 and moving forward and all that stuff. By the time this contract's done, 10 years after they signed him, I don't remember the years. The last year was what, 22 or something like that deal. But he's not going to be that same guy that you saw when he was 19.
Right. You hope that it's going to pay off and you win a championship. If you win a championship, I think people are going to go, hey, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that point up because there's a team in Baltimore, and I've heard this, lived it.
Yeah.
When are they going to spend? Because you have to believe it to see it. And whether the Orioles have a 5 or 6 year deal on any table for any of these pitchers, they go out and get Pete Alonso. I don't think it's the matter of if they last. I think Oriole fans would say, get a guy, and if we win next year, I don't care if he does anything. Because, Harold, it's been, you know how long it's been since the Orioles have been to the World Series?
Oh, man, the World Series, that's probably what?
42 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there was a young Calvin Edwin Ripken Jr. that was like, man, this baseball thing's easy. And he's like, oh, I won MVP. We won it. We're going to go back and win the World Series. Hadn't been back since.
Wow.
So in your mind, are you a believer that Mike Elias this year, something's going to change here in Baltimore? Or do you still have a little bit of skepticism on how they're going to approach it?
Well, I thought they missed their window a couple of years ago, because now Toronto is legit.
Yeah.
And once you taste it, you're going to spend. And Boston's already come back. They've had their up, down. Now they're back on another upswing. The Yankees are going nowhere. So when the Orioles made that great run a couple of years ago, they missed their window. If they take that all the way to the end, they infuse more money. They infuse more into that organization. And so I think he's got a little more of an uphill battle than he did even when he took the club over a few years ago, because it's just the other teams have gotten better.
Yep.
It's going to be tough.
Well, if some would say the Crochet deal last year, hypothetically, the Birds got him.
Yeah.
How much differently we could be looking at the Orioles in the AL East.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, man, they're humming.
I wanted to trade Jackson Holiday for Crochet, and everybody thought I was nuts.
Well, you are nuts, though, Harold.
I think it's a pretty good deal. Different reasons, but I look back at it, and I still think that was a pretty good deal because starting pitching is so hard to find.
Right.
It just is to have that guy that's the dude, that's the leader, the ace that's going to get you those wins.
Yeah. And they need the pitching. You pitch, you can win games. And then you got to execute in the postseason. Blue Jays were so damn good. 2-strike approach. They made things happen. ERA, they weren't great last year. They were right. They were great in the right moments in the postseason.
Yeah.
But then Vlad Guerrero Jr., Ernie Clement, they were clutch.
But if you look at the Blue Jays, it started when they said, we're going to spend $700 million on Shohei Ohtani. Hold it, what? They're really thinking about forward thinking that we're going to win this division for a while and we're going to World Series.
Yeah.
That changes the whole clubhouse. That changes the whole organization. Yeah. That, okay, wow, they were seriously about Ohtani. And so now they make the moves that they make. They bring in some different players. They make some trades. It's real. Yeah. And their players are saying, we got a legitimate shot. That's why I don't think they were a one and done to the World Series. Yeah. This run is going to be legit. It's going to be another 5 years. They're going to be fighting. And they've changed the division. Yeah. And if you don't, we always talk about the Yankees and the Red Sox. Toronto's got a whole country.
Yeah.
They got a whole country. All right.
They are Canada's team.
Yes. And so their revenues are as good as anybody's in the game.
Mark Shapiro talked about that when I had him on last year. He's like, hey, people don't think we're a big market. Like, we're not just a big market. We are the market in Canada.
Yeah.
And they're fun. There's an energy and there's a belief that they can get people coming over there. I'll let you go here in a second, but last thing before you go, you got to give me an Uncle Bill story. You spent a lot of time with him. Okay.
I'll tell you, it's hard to have a funny story with him. He's so dang serious with me. He messes.
I think
he busts on everybody.
I think he has to because you're the loose cannon. You're coming in here. Am I wrong with that?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
If he was joking the way that you joke, I'm afraid what would happen. I
he
know
has
that
to have guardrails because Bill's got a lot of ammo, man. But I think the one thing when I think of Bill, first thing comes to mind for me is this guy's a baseball savant. I mean, he is your grandfather. He is a combination of your grandpa and your dad. He's like the baseball. If I was a Frankenstein put together to shake him up, he comes up with Bill. He's got every drill. He's got every little thing because he wasn't gifted to the ends like Cal.
Right.
Not that Cal wasn't fundamentally sound and all those things. And I'll tell you a story about Cal in a second. But Bill had to work. Really had to work. Had to learn how to hit. Had to learn how to do all the simple things. And he had to be fundamentally sound to get to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Your dad. So we're playing in Oakland. Early BP. There's a million Cal stories I could tell, but this is about the greatness and the essence of his power, okay? So we have early BP, and Brooks Robinson and Frank Robinson fly in town because your dad's struggling. I know they didn't come to see me. They came to see him. And I know this for a fact because when Cal finished hitting, they left. All right, so they come in early BP. And so we're in Oakland. I'm like, oh, man, Frank and Brooks, it's going to be great. I'm just new with the Orioles. It's early in the year. I'm going to get to work with Frank and Brooks. This is going to be amazing. So we go out. First hitter is Cal. They set a tee down on the plate, and Brooks is standing on one side, and Frank's standing next to Brooks. And, they're in the left-hand box, and Cal's standing there, and he's doing a squat or he's standing up. I don't remember. And they put a ball on the tee. He takes a couple swings, and they put a ball down. They talk for a second or two, and he adjusts something. And they put a ball down. Boom, he takes another swing. He starts hitting balls into the seats in Oakland. Ba-boom, take a swing. Ba-boom, into the seats. He goes left center, right center. I could not believe it. I couldn't hit a ball out of that place thrown to me. He's doing it off the tee. And as soon as he finished, there must have about 300 balls spread out all over the field. And ball boys are running around, the extra hitters. And pretty soon they walk out. Another ball boy walks out, and he hands them each a towel and the water. They put it on. They all walk off. And I'm like, hey, why I got to hit with Greg Biagini? That's why I'm hitting 200. No, sorry, Greg.
Hey, in my mind, they came to see you.
Yeah.
One thing's for certain. Okay, Calvin, he did it. He played a lot of games. He was pretty good. He was we're gonna say the better basketball player in the family. I'm gonna take that one.
Oh, you taking that? All right.
Right now, I played this morning. Could have been better, Harold, but that's for a different time.
Can you take him right now too?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Did I tell you I broke his nose the 8th time?
No.
Yeah. He guessed right, but then he reached. Bam.
Oh man, you got him.
I got him. But
You reach, you teach.
But one thing you got him, I think you're a little bit more agile, more mobile. You're definitely friendlier than him, though, too. And you dress better. That's a good little get up you got going on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
you got
that.
one size XL?
I'll work on it. I can hook you up.
You can?
I can hook you up. I got so many Cal stories flooding my mind. I'd love to do this all day.
In the future, so I can let you go. Can you answer my text or call one time?
I will answer your text. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I got a little Bill Ripken in me that got to me.
It's a Ripken habit. I'm bad with it too.
I apologize.
Hey.
So you're here, everybody. I apologize.
That's right.
That's all I want. Harold apologize. Is that to me? Are you apologizing to me?
To Ryan.
Oh, man. No, we're done for the day. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Harold. Appreciate
brother. Thank you.